I always seem to start my videos closing that door and walking outside, but that's what we do when you don't know what the hell you are doing making videos. We're back doing some stuff. It's been a while. Hope you guys are, you know, not unsubscribing because of that. But what's up, guys? Trying to be cool and switch hands, and I just drop shit as usual. Yeah, been sick. It was wife's birthday. Got a bunch of other stuff done in the meantime, aka blast cabinet with some goodies that I've been blasting and just testing that all out. Did end up getting the compressor ran and copper lines ran through the entire shop. Big white booth behind me. Ignore that for now. That's next week. Don't worry, we could unveil that fine along with what that's for. But today it's just a quickie little update video. Front end is in the garage because it's on and off raining for the last 2 weeks or so. It just one day it's lightly misty like today, just enough to get everything wet and leave some puddles. Hi. But yeah, so just a little crappy weather keeping me down. Me being sick and then wife's birthday at the same time was fantastic. I allow myself to be sick one time a year, and of course it decided to be last week for like the whole week. So if you notice outside and out back, there's no Jetta. So the Jetta did leave us. Throw that clip in here of it driving away. It was pretty cool. Got what I wanted, doubled the money I paid for it with putting no money into it almost. And that's what we want to do here on the channel. Flip a car, keep other stuff going. I get to throw some money into this, give money to the wifey, put money into other projects. Makes me happy. But like I said, with the front end being in here, we are starting to mock up the LB7 cooling stack and intercooler. There'll be a video on this soon. This is just a temporary thing that I got to figure out, and I'm just trying to make sure it comes out really nice. So today, to make up for that, we are going to be making some crappy little brackets so this thing finally has a bumper, because no bumper just sucks. So of course, for some reason, my phone is reminding me, hey, it's 4:30, you need to be making your video. But yeah, I've been a bunch of progress off camera. I did go ahead and get the S10's interior most of the way assembled. Got everything all cleaned up, and then of course the dogs decided to run across this door panel, so I got to take that and re-clean it, which is in the ass. But checking out, it's all windy and it's gonna start raining harder now, yay! But while I'm getting this figured out for what we're gonna do in a second, looky, a dash. Oh wait, and a door panel. It's nothing. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just enough to clear the cage, and I do plan on putting the speaker surrounds back in. I just have to trim them, obviously, to fit for the cage, but it looks like a stock truck again. I have a bunch of spots to, you know, store stuff, actually carry stuff, which is nice. Got all that stuff cleaned out, which made me really happy, and they fit like factory door panels would. I do have the the rubber mat for this, and I did fix that leak, it looks like. I just gotta get all the water out of it, but I'm trying to make this thing have some creature comforts. Did have to delete the glove box and chop it all out because all the cage bar and the Terminator mount and all that kinda, yeah, but the glove box door will still cover that. I can put a stereo in if I wanted to. I have to do that door panel, but to do that door panel, have to get all new, the little rubber plastic D-lees that click in. For some reason, the other door panel had its all perfectly intact in the door, and this one is literally missing all of them. They're all in the door on that truck, but if you pop them out, they just break. They're original to the truck, and so I'll need to get new ones. Even with the specialized little flat blade tool, they're just popping. But like I said, today, nothing big. We're gonna get this out front into the rain, which is gonna suck. We're gonna weld up some front bumper brackets, and that way we can have a front bumper. Then the truck has bumpers front and back. Once I get that door panel cleaned, I can throw that door panel on. But just a quick little how you doing, what's going on. We're still making progress. It's just behind the scenes stuff, because now it's all hands forward on this guy. Getting the Duramax ready is the biggest priority. I have done a bunch of stuff that we're just going to talk about in another video. But I still have to yank all of this stuff out. It's all parts that I need to go through and get ready. A lot of stuff though, I don't want to paint. I don't want to just paint them. So that's part of next week's video with the whole big situation going on up here. Oh, that's windy. But everything going on down here, up there, around, and all these places, that's all because of that. We'll figure all that stuff out later. For now, let's get some bumper brackets made and get a welder out front. When you forget to weld the bracket, so you panic and you re-weld the bracket. Hoping this audio is not ruined. Of course, when slightly raining instead of pouring, and Finn yanked the muff off of my camera. The muff. That doesn't sound great off my camera, so yeah, that's it. S10 has. Can I set this stuff down without dropping it everywhere? Yes, I kind of can. S10 has bumpers. I'm gonna clean this transfer case now and start cutting this. But before I do that, gotta weld the necks as a race. I'm gonna try and keep my hand above the camera. See if I can protect you guys' audio. Sorry to get so close, but yeah. Bumper. Oh, it's just pouring. Alright, I'm going back in the house. Oh, it's wet. And yeah, that's part of why all of this is just slowed down and sucks, because days like this, where you get like an hour and a half before I'm gonna do something, and then it pours. And it starts to dry up, and then it's not photo where it dries up fast. It takes 4 or 5 hours. Dries up, dries up, and then back to this. Has me thinking, I have one of those old pop-up tarp thingies that's just disintegrated because it was cheap and over freight. You might just buy like a 50 by 50 tarp, cut it down to size, and zip tie it to the edges. Put that up over at least the front, because I just need to get the front going. Gotta pull the front knuckles and all that stuff off so we can weld on that stuff. Which I can speak of which I'm gonna set you guys here. Keep my back up. Gotta get the knuckles off, because we're probably either going to do a ball joint eliminator kit for the top, or just replace the ball joint so everything's fresh. Gotta weld on all the knuckles, which means I gotta take all this stuff downstairs to get it prepped, get it welded, and then that's gonna be the finishing touches. Can't divulge finishing touches yet, but that's part of why we've been slowed down on progress and content, is what's gonna be happening from now on. Part of the channel, part of a business, part of the adventure me and wifey are taking on and figuring stuff out as we go. That's why we have a bunch of stuff downstairs, out back, a bunch of stuff here, there, everywhere. Like I said, quick little update. We got a bumper on, we got some crappy bumper brackets on. Nothing fancy, just how you guys doing? I miss you. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna get back in the house, I'm gonna get this all closed up, and I'm gonna start figuring out the cooling stack, getting these battery trays pulled so those can get prepped for some of the other things. Man, there's a lot of secrets on this channel, I guess. But yeah. With that, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how we're doing. If you haven't subscribed, come on guys, button. We're still at like 20% viewers are subscribed and 70-something% is unsubscribed. It is what it is. Average Joe Builds out.